Hey there, and welcome to Jonathan Job Valerial's Watch Emporium on YouTube. This is Jonathan Job Valerial, and I'm thrilled to be here to offer some valuable perspectives on how we can improve our understanding of the world through the English language. Whether you are a newbie or a seasoned learner, our carefully curated videos provide captivating and enlightening content to help you enhance your language skills. Now, let's get to the topic. I'm super excited to share my thoughts on Dora of Jason Novak, a movie that will leave you completely speechless and deeply moved. Firstly, let me give you a brief overview of the plot. Dora of Jason Novak is a true story that portrays the brutalities of the Jason Novak concentration camp during World War II. The story revolves around a young girl named Dora, who is forced to endure unimaginable suffering and hardship along with her family in the camp. During World War II, Croatia was under the control of the Ustasha regime, which was a puppet state of Nazi Germany. The Ustasha soldiers were responsible for the establishment, the operation of the Jasenovac concentration camp, where Dora's family members were imprisoned. The Ustasha soldiers committed countless atrocities against the prisoners of the Jasenovac, including torture, rape, and murder. Dora's family members were not spared for their brutality. They were subjected to forced labor, starvation, and physical abuse on a daily basis. The wrongdoings committed by the Croatian soldiers in Dora of Jason Novak were unspeakable and have left a lasting impact on the families of the victims. The film serves as a powerful reminder of the consequences of hatred and extremism, and the importance of standing up against injustice and oppression. The film does an excellent job of highlighting the lesser-known atrocities committed during the war. The audience witnesses the Ustasha regime's barbaric treatment of prisoners, which included forced labor, torture, starvation, and mass executions. The filmmakers have masterfully depicted the horror of the concentration camps, which serves as a reminder of the evil that humans are capable of. Moreover, the film offers a profound philosophical reflection on the human condition. It explores the nature of evil, the resilience of the human spirit, and the importance of memory. The film shows how people can be corrupted by ideology and how it is possible to dehumanize others in the name of an ideology. However, it also highlights how individuals can resist oppression and maintain their dignity in the face of adversity. The resilience of the human spirit is truly inspiring in the film. Dora and her friends offer each other support, love, and hope. Even in the darkest of times, they hold on to their humanity despite the circumstances, which is a testament to the power of the human spirit. The film also emphasizes the importance of memory and the responsibility of future generations to remember the atrocities that occurred during the war. As the proverb goes, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. We must honor the memory of those who suffer and die by bearing witness to their stories. In conclusion, Dora of Jason Novak is a deeply moving and thought-provoking film that highlights the resilience of the human spirit and the importance of memory. It is a must-watch for anyone interested in understanding the human cost of war and the power of the human spirit. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel for more fascinating content. Thank you for watching. Jonathan Job Valerial's Watch Emporium today. We hope this discussion has been informative and thought-provoking. Don't forget to leave your comments below and follow us on social media for more engaging content. Our goal is to empower you to improve your English skills and broaden your understanding of the world. Bye.